welcome to KYE Talks. I'm your host, Trupta Kolgad-Natkani. On this digital platform, we speak with various entrepreneurs from different fields, and they tell us something why they chose not to be stuck in the typical 9 to 5, and they share with us their beautiful and inspiring stories. So one such entrepreneur we will be speaking with today is Mr. Vikas Devane of Sai Vidya Classes located in Bhayandar, Thane. At this educational institution, they provide education to whoever is in need, and they also focus on improving the students' attitude. So we will be finding out more about that. So hello, Mr. Vikas. Welcome to KYE.
Hi.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. So we would just like to get started. Can you tell us a bit more about Sai Vidya and what exactly you mean by improving the students' attitude?
Basically, where we dealing with the education of the students,
Yeah.
our motto is study with fun.
Okay.
Today's generation, if you'll see the rat race is going on among the student from the parent side or also from the student side.
Yes.
That race somewhere we want to stop.
Okay.
And we just want to give the student attitude to learn how to live the life.
Okay, so how has the response been from the students? Are they like?
As we know now, when you are going against the flow, so you face some situations or some obstacles, or then same we are facing now also.
Okay.
But we are getting too much success.
Okay.
Like in the average student, basically. Okay. Now you must not be here like this. 70% of students of our classes are also only average students. Like those who are 40 to 60%.
Okay.
Most of the class owners concentrate on 90 and above, but we concentrate on 40 to middle class, what you say.
Right, and that's very important because the good ones will obviously, they'll succeed.
Actually,
the ones you need to work on are these students, and I think you're doing just that. So, my first question to you is, what was the motivation behind, starting this educational institution?
Motivation is like happiness of the student, the smile. Once I taught a student, just a neighbor of mine, and he gave us such a nice smile, and that smile motivated me. Yes, I can give a smile to that small child, so why can't we should have with more and more kids?
Right.
And basically, my father always said, wherever you get the happiness, go with that. And he never stopped me that go for the salaried job. I'll take care. Jab tak main ho, I'll take care. Don't worry. And that was the boost where I got, chalo, we can try it. And today we had successfully 10 years. We are continuing the journey.
Wow, that is amazing. And it's so very fortunate that your parents supported you fully and wholeheartedly, and they said just go for your dream. And today you've been successfully running for 10 years. That is amazing. So what about this field, gives you that, wow, that accomplishment, that kick, I say, this is what I was looking for moment.
Yeah, basically, as I said, the students on whom the people are not concentrating, the people on whom the students are not people. Like nowadays, I know everywhere happening or not, I don't know. But in our area, it happening usually 9th standard failures are thrown away out of the school. So go in the private section. Yeah. This kind of attitude somewhere in this local areas is happening, and I'm just concentrating on those kind of students. So no problem. If school is not ready to accept you, I am ready to accept you.
Wow.
In the 10th standard batch, 25 student batch, I am having out of that 10 to 15 students are these kind of students.
Wow.
And when these kind of students get passed in the 10th standard and their parents came in the sense, sir, school ne nikal diya and you are the person who hold their hands, and that student also keep us in mind for a long time.
Absolutely.
That is only what we get kick, and whenever their result comes, that is only the kick. Say yes, we should continue with this same criteria again.
Absolutely. और ऐसे कितने कम होंगे आप जैसे, I don't know, like schools निकालते हैं, you are the reason, they look forward to coming and learning and exploring more. So I think it's really great what you're doing.
So basically, the parent, those who are also facing such issues, they are aware about the situation. Ki study matters, but obvious study matters, but whatever positivism you are keeping in your child, that matters at the end.
Right.
So that's what we are focusing on it.
Absolutely, because आजकल there's so much competition that is happening, so it's much pressure on the students. I can only imagine. So, any new venture, when you begin, challenges hote hain, there are barriers, so what
Correct,
were
correct.
some of the barriers that you broke during this journey, and what were some of the challenges also that, you would like to share with us?
You would be the first person I am sharing with. Challenges started with the very first day. Now, whenever you are planning with the partnership, we had a long plan before opening it. And as our scenario, we are starting in the 1st June of 2011, I guess. And
Okay.
on the 31st May evening, one of my partner is coming to me and saying that, dear, I cannot continue.
Oh my God. Okay.
Now, the person with whom I had planned the whole journey, and one day prior to the opening, he is saying that, see, I cannot continue with so and so reason. I think I thought, Arey, what is this? But I was the person like, ki, chalo, one more was there. So we too will continue, and we continued, and we are here after 10 years. Now I am solely working. The
Okay.
partnership was the main obstacle actually
Okay.
during this scenario. And after 3 years of partnership, I thought that no, this is not going to work with the partnership.
Right.
As my thinking, as I said, now okay, this thinking I am continuing from the beginning only. So this is something different from others. So everybody is running behind the money, and I am just ignoring the money. The money will come. That's what I feel. If you are running your business, or if you are doing your best, then the money will come automatically.
Absolutely. So you
So
are a
that's
true.
why somewhere I thought that I should to go solely only.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. You're a true educator because you're the one who actually thinks that this is what the students need. I am going to give them that. Money is just a byproduct. It will happen eventually. So, and you didn't let that thing hold you back when your partner left. So
actually.
that is wonderful. So at this point, coming to my next question, at this point, what do you feel is required of you to reach your goal, reach your business aspirations? What is needed for you?
Nothing special is required in my field actually. I have to start my new day as the best day. That is the motivation what I am getting for. The everyday dedication, continuation is the only key for us. Because after teaching same thing, same pattern after continuously 10 years, the people somewhere got bored. So
Hmm.
there I need to start. Okay, this is my first year. At the every 1st June, I say that this is my first year, and just go on with it.
Right, right.
That is only what we need to concentrate on it.
Right. You have to keep changing every year,
Actually, yeah.
something new. Speaking of which, like, how you think the COVID pandemic has somewhere affected? Like now, students must not be coming in person, right? So, do you have like an
Yeah.
online teaching or something?
Online teaching, yes, obviously we are going with for the 10th standard, 12th standard, and recently we have started for the 9th standard also.
Okay.
Like online obstacles, but obviously we had facing obstacles. Like I belong to the middle class family, and my all parents are also from those family only.
Right.
So this is like it's going on social cause only. No money, no nothing.
Right.
We are doing my job. Whenever they'll feel, we are ready to take. But I am not demanding so.
Okay.
And the case is that most of the students, like, they are facing the internet issues. They
Yeah.
have only one cell phone at home, 2 3 students at a
Right.
place.
Right.
So
Right.
such kind of issues we are having, but we are trying to manage as much as we can.
Okay. 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 Good. But how has your experience been teaching in the classroom versus online? Is it
Actually saying it is like we are acting. Personally, it doesn't give any feel, but for the benefit of the student, we have to adapt this situation. Like we should always ready for the change. You
absolutely
cannot predict the ways. Now it will be like this only.
true?
So this change somewhere we are accepting, and 2 months continuously we are doing it. So we are habitual now.
Right, we are habitual. It's a new normal because the only thing
Actually,
that's constant is
correct.
change. So we are just moving with it. So coming to my next question, how has this venture, the Sai Vidya Classes venture, changed you as a human being? You think it made you a better person?
I had started at the age of 20 in 2010.
Wow.
And 2022 is the Jawani ka Josh wala age, and I used to spend a lot of time in my institution.
Okay.
And literally I was just going for the lunch, dinner, and sleeping at my home. Bus, that's what. Other full time I wasn't. But it was some kind of unorganized set of things. Somewhere I felt like, what you are doing, you are spending 12 to 8 16 hours at a place, and you are not gaining something. Like students are not reaching towards you. So I learned how to work organized pattern, and somewhere due to that field, the child ka the father figure came into me. Like I had a student who was elder than me also. At the age of 20 to 23, I had a student. I was working in the college, Vidya Classes Universal College. There I got a student in first year BCom who was elder than me.
Wow. Okay.
6 months elder than me.
How was that experience teaching somebody older?
When I came to know, I was also in shock, and what obvious he used to do, but he gained something like my age person is teaching me, and I am just a student. Right. So with that hope, he completed his graduation after so long. That was what I felt. कि अरे यार चलो मेरे वजह से कुछ तो हो गया.
Obviously.
But whenever I'm teaching, or whether it is a smaller person or the elder also, I feel that father figure by default came in me. Now I have to take care of that child in all the manner. Totally. So that's what the change I felt in this field.
That's wonderful. Because automatically these kids are so impressionable at that age. Actually, 9, 12, or teenage. So it's a different kind of age. So that father figure coming out, I'm sure they also like to talk to someone, apart from.
No, but here I want to mark that I am trying myself to make myself as a modern father, because ritual traditional father they are getting at their home. So they need something modern.
Absolutely. A mentor, a friend, somebody they can talk to.
Yes.
Which is, I'm very sure you are, just considering, you've been running for so many years. So I'm sure the students feel very comfortable with you. And finally, I would like to ask you, what are some of your, words of wisdom or advice you would like to give to the upcoming and budding entrepreneurs out there?
Budding entrepreneurs, if suppose somebody want to come and join our field, that is education field, nowadays you can see everywhere it is a business only. But I would like to tell my young buddies that if you want to join this field, just join for the teaching only, guys, because money you can earn any time. That will come by default. It is like service industry. Come as a service provider, just give the best service to the people or to the students, you will get money by default. So don't don't run behind the money.
Yes.
I know many of them will not agree with my statement, but with the experience also I can say money will come automatically.
Right. And what you said is very true. Money will keep coming. This is your passion, and we can clearly see it, in you, the way you speak also, that you have dedicated yourself fully to this field. So,
now, as you said, keep coming. It will keep going also. The speed it comes, it goes in the double speed.
Right.
That's what whenever it has to come, it will come. No need to worry about money. Just do your job. That's it.
Absolutely. Very well said. Just, keep doing your job. Money will come. So it was very nice talking to you, Mr. Vikas. Thank you so much for agreeing and, giving us your time, coming and speaking with us on the KYE digital platform. And
thank you very much for your side also. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, and all the best to you. It was really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.